to another What's for Dinner video. I've got Adrian here with me, and we're actually in the car in the pickup line about to get Courtney. But I thought I would do an intro and welcome y'all to this week's What's for Dinner video. This is a very special video because it's in collaboration with my good friend Courtney. She has started her own cooking channel, and she has a channel called Mama Makes It Happen. I will have all of that linked down below. She is doing a What's for Dinner video along with me, and I hope that y'all will go check her out. I have been friends with her ever since I started my YouTube channel, and she has been such an inspiration and such a great friend to me, and she makes some really good food, y'all. You need to go and check her out. She is a mom to 6. And now, Courtney's here.
Hi.
Anyways, let's get into the video. Hey y'all, tonight I'm going to be using a new air fryer that I got, and I'm going to be making some crispy southern fried chicken legs or chicken drumsticks, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to start out with, I got a container here, and I'm going to start adding some seasonings. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of pepper. And I'm going to change it up a little from, I'm going to post the recipe down below that I'm using, but I will change up some of the seasoning. It called for 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. So there's a half and 1. And then it also called for paprika, 1.5 teaspoons, but I'm going to try this. I found this at Walmart. This is called Kinders or Kinders. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's blackened with cayenne and lemon. I don't know. It just sounded good. So I'm going to use it kind of in place of the paprika. And we're going to put 1.5 teaspoons and hope that isn't a lot. Okay. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion powder, which I'm almost out. I have, whoa, okay. There, that's probably about right. And then it also called for a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, but I think I'm going to leave it out. Well, I'm debating. I'll put some in, actually. Okay, now we're going to mix all this up together. And if this isn't enough, then I'll mix up more. Because I believe that the woman that I was watching the recipe for, she did this for, I think it was 6. I'm going to start out putting about, I'll put about couple at a time and just kind of toss them in there real well. I'll put more than that. These are a little frozen on the bottom. I hope that's not going to mess up. Ugh. Okay. And what you're going to want to do, it says, is after you've coated them in this mixture, is we're going to put them over here on a little tray and kind of let them set so that all this can kind of soak in, you know, good. That's why I said I may have to mix up more, since I have a lot more chicken than I think that lady had. I'm going to mix up some more. Okay, I mixed up some more, and also I went ahead because some of these were still kind of frozen, so I have them defrosting in my microwave. So I'm just kind of. So I'm going to finish doing all the rest, and I'm putting them over here on this little tray, and then we'll move on and I'll show you what we're doing next. Okay, y'all, I got all my chicken coated with the seasoning, and I actually mixed up 3 times that amount, and this is what was left because I'm going to add what's left into the flour. So what I'm going to do is I'm measuring out 1 cup of flour. I'm just going to put it into this container, but then we're going to put it into a, and I actually, you know what? I probably need to do twice as much. So I'm going to do, never mind. Yeah, I probably should. Okay. Each of these is a half. I'm going to do 2 cups because 1 cup is probably not going to be enough. So here is 2 cups of flour. Just regular all-purpose flour. And then it calls for a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. So I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of that since we doubled this. It's pretty close. Not exactly precise, but close. And now I'm going to mix that up. Mix it up a little more in there. I may just be making more of a mess for myself. I'm trying to pour this in. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I will dip it out until I get it lower. Now that I've made a big mess, close that up and mix it a little bit more. And now I will mix up the egg mixture just a second. Okay, for our egg mixture, it called for 2 eggs. I'm actually going to use 3. 4, it calls for 2 tablespoons, but we're going to put 4 tablespoons of milk. And then it called for a 1/4 cup of water. I put almost a half. And then one other thing it called for was a tablespoon of hot sauce. I'm not going to put a whole tablespoon. I've got this Frank's Red Hot. I'm going to put just 1 because I've already got that cayenne with the seasoning I used on the chicken. So now we're going to mix this up good. Y'all, I hope I was recording. I wasn't, I don't think. Okay. Now our chicken's been setting, so we're going to start dipping it into the flour mixture. And dip it in, and then we're going to shake it off. And then set it back over here. And we're going to let it set for just a little bit to kind of let the flour have time to kind of sink in some, or at least that's what the woman who did it said that I seen do this to kind of get inspiration from. So okay, y'all, my memory card filled up. So we finished all this chicken. I'm just letting it sit here for just a few minutes, and then we're going to dip it into this egg mixture and then immediately put it into the flour. Y'all, I'm horrible. Okay, I'm dipping my chicken into the egg mixture, and then I'm going to immediately put it into the flour mixture and toss it around in there. And then I'm going to immediately stick it, shake it off of course, stick it over here on my pan or my rack, and then I'm going to move on. I'm going to continue on, and then I will come back when I'm done. Okay, y'all, very messy, yes, but we're going to let this set for just I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, just to let the I don't know, that's what they said to do. Okay, I'm going to let this set for just a little bit to let the flour just kind of have time to stick good, and then we're going to put some olive oil on it and start cooking it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show y'all, this is the air fryer I was sent that I'm using today. It is made by the company Amaste. I believe I'm saying it right. Sorry. Inside of it, it has a drip tray here at the bottom. It also has one tray here and then another tray here. It came with, which I will show y'all in a minute, it came with the attachments to do like a rotisserie or to do like a basket. Let me see, I have not oh, I guess I could. When you light it up, it does have a lot of presets. You can set it for the temperature you want. It has a little light, of course, to see inside. See, it has the rolling and things like that. So, I'm going to start getting the chicken ready, and we will put that in here and see how everything works. Okay, y'all. We're going to start getting the chicken ready now. One thing that I was told, or that I heard or read or whatever, is you want to make sure your chicken is coated with like olive oil, so that everything that's got flour needs to be coated, or it's going to stay like that. Like the olive oil helps crisp it up. So I'm going to start out, I've got my little tray out here. I'm just setting it on a paper towel to make less mess. Now if you had a mister, this would be a very good time to use that. So I'm just going to kind of, hopefully this, I don't know if this is going to work. I have a spray. I'm going to try, I may try some with the spray. Let's see. That doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm fixing to. Okay, this piece may not be as good. So I'm going to go ahead and do all this part and come back. Okay, got the first tray done. So I'm going to slide it into my air fryer. And I forgot to tell y'all, do not forget to spray the pan. So I ended up having to go to vegetable oil. So hopefully that will work just as well. So, okay y'all, I've got the chicken in there. We're going to set this for 380. Oops. Odd. Okay, well I guess I'll do it for 374. And okay. Time, I'm going to do 18 minutes, and the temperature I'm going to do, since it has some weird thing, we'll do 383. And all right, my first time using it. So we're gonna flip these about halfway through. I also made some of these. I have these baking in the oven. I just picked it up from Walmart. These are the Popeyes buttermilk baking mix. So we'll see how these turn out. Okay, y'all, there's some of the chicken. I have a few that wasn't done, so I'm cooking them longer. There's homemade mashed potatoes, and I ended up making some cream gravy. Oh, and I also, Courtney, we forgot the salad I had. And then there is our biscuits. All right, we're gonna start with you, Adrienne. You are tearing that chicken up. Is it good? I made mashed potatoes and gravy. And the biscuit, you like it? What?
You're gonna get copyrighted, come on.
You get your copyrighted like that.
Was it good?
Yes.
Okay, honey, let's see, we're gonna put he's leaning over, so, okay. He's already tearing into it. He's been working hard. Okay, Courtney. Do you like it?
I don't like it.
That's why your plate's empty? Almost? Bryce?
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Well,
You can let me talk.
well, you weren't talking.
You already said you don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the mashed potatoes. The meat was kind of fatty. The meat part was good though.
It's better. What?
How do you like it, Bryce?
Bad.
He done broke into it, was trying to eat the inside of the chicken leg.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you did. Look.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Is it good?
Uh-huh.
And then
The insides
Okay.
weren't.
you still don't want to be on camera? Was it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm still trying to eat mine, so I think it was pretty good. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. We are making taco soup. I've got a pound of ground beef here in the pan, along with a onion that I finely diced, and I'm just kind of chopping up the meat so that we can start browning it. Okay, I'm gonna put in some garlic powder to season up my meat. Y'all know I love garlic powder. Also, I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of taco seasoning. Normally I add this in after the meat is done, but today I decided just to add it in while I was cooking. Now that I have all the seasonings in, I'm just going to continue to cook this meat until it's browned, and then I'll continue on with adding the rest of the ingredients. Okay y'all, our meat has cooked, and I'm going to add in 1 package of ranch seasoning mix. We're also going to add in 1.5 cups of water. I have a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. 1 can of whole kernel corn. I just leave the liquid in there.
We stir it up.
2 cans of pinto beans. And then I have 1 can of Rotel. I'm just using the mild. And then we're going to stir this up. Yeah, see. Making sure I have everything in it. Yep. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let this simmer until we're ready to eat. The longer it simmers, the better. So, yeah, that's it. Very easy. So I'll come back in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, we finished up the soup. I forgot to show you it on the stove, but we have it over here on the table. We've got some Tostito, like tortilla chips. We got some sour cream and cheddar cheese, and we also decided to make some grilled cheese on the side. And yeah.
Hi.
All right, Bryce, how do you like it?
It was exceptional.
Oh, that's a good one coming from you. Courtney, how do you like it? Good?
It's good. I haven't finished it yet though.
I have finished mine. All right, Adrian, how is it?
Good.
Good?
But this tastes like salt and vinegar chips, but it's just
Oh yeah, we have the hint of lime. Okay, honey, how was it to you? Ooh, 2 thumbs up. That's good then. And now tomorrow, Courtney, you almost made me drop my phone. Shook my hand.
Phone.
I mean my camera. But now we know what we're gonna have for lunch tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's cold here, so it was perfect, right, for the night. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Tonight we are going to make Monterey chicken. This is one of our family's favorite. I'm starting out cutting up my chicken breast. I buy these at the meat market and they are huge. So I'm just kind of cutting these in half and cutting off some of the fat. Next, I'm going to put the chicken breast into a Ziploc bag, and I have my meat tenderizer, and I'm going to kind of flatten out the meat so they're a little bit thinner and won't take as long to cook. Using my electric skillet, I'm going to add some vegetable oil to it, and then I'm going to turn this on medium-high and let it warm up. Now that our skillet is heated up, I have that Kinder's blackened seasoning that I got at Walmart. I'm going to use it along with the Montreal chicken seasoning made by McCormick. And we're going to season up the chicken. I'm going to season the first side and then place it in there that side down and then season the second side. And I really like this combination of seasonings. Now our chicken has been cooking. I'm going to flip it over and we're just going to continue to cook this. I'm going to kind of cook it in batches because I couldn't fit everything in there, and you will see a little bit later on some of the bigger pieces I ended up cutting them in half. Sorry if I can speak. But yeah, that's what I'm just going to continue to do, is add these in, season them, and get them all cooked up. Now that the chicken is done, I have a baking sheet that I sprayed with some cooking spray. I'm laying all of our chicken out onto the sheet. I also have our not our onion, but our oven. I have it preheated to 375. And here I'm using this Bullseye Original barbecue sauce, and I'm just going to brush it on top of all of the chicken. Okay, next I have some shredded cheddar cheese, and we are going to sprinkle this on each piece of chicken. And you're going to want to put a pretty good amount on top. Okay, next I'm using the real bacon pieces. I buy these at Walmart. You can also cook your own bacon. I have done it where I've put the slices on top and then I've also chopped it up. But today I wanted to make it easy, so you just want to sprinkle these bacon pieces on top of your chicken. Now I'm going to place this into the oven, and it won't take very long. You're basically just melting the cheese, and that bacon will crisp up a little bit. Now I've got it all done.
And this is the food. You're welcome.
Adrian, how you like the food?
Two.
Is it good?
No, it wasn't. Yeah. This is how.
Okay, I'm guessing you liked it?
No, it just all fell on the floor.
Of
course I liked it.
One
I
or
loved
two.
it.
This is like one of his favorite things, this kind of chicken. All right. Okay, Courtney, how do you like it?
Good.
Good? Do you like it, Bryce?
Yes, I did.
Nathan won't talk, but did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
We got a That's good then. I forgot to get them earlier, so I'm back for another roll. These Sister Schubert rolls, I think that's how you say it. Sister Schubert. They're good. Okay, here we go.